You saw Kaepernick is getting a series done finally about his life. Netflix has purchased the rights to that. So
my prediction is the media, the reviews will be brutal. They're really going to see the Patriots sign Cam Newton and then fucking just seeing all these people on Twitter who fucking said Belichick was racist.
I deleted a tweet because I didn't want it to look like it had anything to do with the Portnoy thing, but I was like, well, Jemele Hill, fucking look at this. What are you going to say now? Or I think you retweeted Josina Anderson or whatever her name is.
Yeah, who was like Belichick, basically called him a racist. And it's like,
yeah.
Why? And here's the other thing. Like, even if, let's just say, I don't think he is. I don't know. Let's just say Belichick is racist. He'd still sign him. He's a fucking football coach.
Well, as we pointed out that day, he signed a black undrafted free agent. So they were talking about nothing, really.
He drafted a black quarterback a couple of years ago.
Right.
It's just stupid. It's so dumb.
You could tell the Boston Globe, they're already working on their think pieces. You know, how will Cam Newton struggle against the racial adversity of all the racists in Boston?
Well, yeah, that'll be then you have to listen to people because Cam Newton will kneel and people will fucking do that whole thing. And who cares? I said it 5 years ago. Who cares? Now, Mike did this whole Kaepernick thing. He doesn't know where Kaepernick's from, all that shit. But, you know, that's a different conversation. Mike said
I think the blackface was tasteful. It was tastefully done.
We'll save that. You saw Kaepernick is getting a series done finally about his life. Netflix has purchased the rights to that. So
my prediction is the media, the reviews will be brutal. They're really going to really
you think so?
Like as Steve said earlier, I'm sure those reviews have not been written already. Now it may be really good, but that doesn't matter. Like it could be terrible, and they will say it's good. It doesn't.
Also, the thing is, Blind Mike is probably equally as deserving of a Netflix series when it comes to struggling
against when this book comes out.
You know, exactly. But I'm just saying, like maybe hold off, maybe wait until you're, I don't know, in your 50s or 60s before your life story becomes that significant.
See, I disagree. I think Kaepernick's a pretty significant figure in the last 10 years in sports. I mean, really divisive figure. I mean, he was the topic of conversation and continues.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, but what has he accomplished?
Well, I mean, what is fucking Kim Kardashian accomplished? Like what?
But also, it's tough to make a documentary about someone. Out to what Steve's saying, it's tough to make a documentary about someone in their 30s when we learn now in 10, 20, 50 years, we could say, oh, this guy's a piece of shit. We need to erase everything he's ever done.
Yeah, but they're not going to do that for him, A. And B, like, it doesn't have to be, it's more about the story itself. You could do 6 parts is a lot, but you could do a good documentary on, but this is going to be a fucking ass kiss fest. So it's going to be propaganda. It's going to be terrible.
Like he's fucking Mahatma Gandhi or Martin Luther King Jr. when really he was like a bratty millionaire who, stood up for what he believed in and got fired and then got a multi-million.
Well, I don't want to recycle Kirk and Callahan conversations, but I think Kaepernick had a lot of guts. I got no problem. I said it 5 years ago.
Yeah,
a lot of guts. A lot of guts.
I think that too, but I don't want to watch that life story.
I have no problem with kneeling, but I'm sure they'll paint the people who were against him in a positive light, right?
Well,
they'll make their arguments sound perfectly reasonable.
That's my issue. My issue is going to be not with Kaepernick. My issue is just going to be a piece of propaganda. That's all it's going to be, and it's going to get wonderful reviews, and no one will really watch it after the first one because it's going to be kind of boring. But everyone's going to say, "Oh, this is incredible! It's great," and they'll say it's required viewing and all that bullshit, and it's going to fucking be stupid. But yeah, I did.
If you don't like it, you're fucking canceled.
You gotta keep your mouth shut. I'll try it. I'll watch it whenever it comes out. There was a documentary on Netflix that I just finished about the gymnastics thing. I forget what it's called. The whole gymnastics.
About
Larry Nassar?
Yeah. I've read books on it. I watched it. It's actually pretty well done.